Hi everyone and welcome to my Yoga Nook. Today's video is going to be an energizing morning yoga flow so you can start into your new day feeling fresh and ready to go. So meet me on the mat. Let's start standing at the top of your mat. Feet are hip width apart, micro bend the knees. Spread your toes evenly. Think about your big toe mound pressing down, little toes pressing outwards towards the sides, and your heels pressing in so that the arches of your foot lift. Hip bones shine up towards the sky. Lengthen your tailbone down. Shoulders are relaxed. Head directly over shoulders. Just start by noticing your breath here. Are you breathing in fast or slow? Is your breath deep or shallow? Is the inhale longer or is the exhale longer? Where can you feel your breath? In your belly, in your chest, maybe at the tip of your nose? Just observe here without any judgment. Now we're going to do a quick round of breath of fire together just because I want to show it to you here. We're going to do it again later, but this is just to practice it in case you haven't done it before. So breath of fire works like this. You only exhale actively out the nose and you inhale passively. You will notice that it'll just happen by itself. And you do that by snapping the navel towards your spine and pumping your belly. You can do this at your own pace. Don't feel like you have to do this super fast. You can go slow, medium pace, whatever feels good today. And you can see me doing it here. So let's do a round together. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Then breathe in halfway and start breath of fire. Breathe in, hold at the top, then exhale all the way out. Now circle the arms down, around, and up. Gentle back bend as you stretch up. Then taking your arms down. One more time, lift the arms up. And now open twist towards your right side. Your right arm comes towards the back, your left arm towards the front. Open your chest towards the right. Big breath here. Exhale and then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist on the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, left. Always inhaling as you come back to center and exhaling as you twist towards one side. And then take your arms back down. Circle your arms up and then circle them down. Fold forward from your hips. Knees can be bent. Come all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Shoulder blades glide down and back. Then exhale, fold back down. Plant your palms on the mat. Come to downward facing dog. Fingers spread wide. You can pedal the legs here a couple times. You can keep your knees bent here if that feels good. It's the morning still, so be gentle with yourself. And come back down to tabletop. We're going to do a couple rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, round your low back, Halloween cat shape with the back. Inhale, shoulder blades glide down and back. Exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest, rounding the back. Couple more like this. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale to round. And come back to table. Shift forwards to lower down on your belly. Press your toenails into the floor. Chin stays tucked in, gaze stays on the mat. Then inhale to lift your upper body off the ground. Baby cobra. Exhale to come back down. Then press back into a downward facing dog. Lifting the hip bones up high towards the sky. And take your right foot between your hands, runner's lunge. Come onto the tips of your fingers. Lengthen the spine, shine the heart forward. And take your left palm down on the floor, open up towards the right. Deep breath in and out here. Gaze can be up or down, center, wherever feels good for you. Then come back to your lunge. Step the right foot forwards to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra at the heart. Inhale, circle the arms up. Breathe out to fold from the hips. Step your right foot back for runner's lunge on the other side. Again, lengthening your spine. Then plant your right palm firmly on the ground. Press into it as you open up towards the left side. Inhale as you spin your chest towards the sky. Exhale, come back to your lunge, and then step back to downward facing dog. And once you've found a comfortable downward facing dog for you, take your left hand towards the middle of your mat. You can also shorten your downward dog a little bit if that works better for you. And then take your right hand to the outside of your left leg. You can reach your ankle or your lower leg, wherever you can reach, and then twist open towards the right. Make sure to press into both feet evenly. Keep breathing deeply here. And come back to center. Take a breath here before we are moving on to the next side. And then move your left hand into the center of the mat. And this time twisting over towards the left side. Grab your left ankle or your lower leg with your right hand. Make sure to keep a micro bend in your elbow, especially if you're hypermobile. One more deep breath in and out, and then come back to your downward facing dog. And shift forward to plank pose. And hold here for a moment. Make sure your spine is straight by pulling your navel towards your spine. One breath in and out, and then lower towards the ground. You can take your knees down here. Come all the way to lying down on your belly. Take your hands beside your chest. Inhale, press up into low cobra. And then once you're up, stay here, and we're going to do our round of breath of fire. So half breath in, and then start breath of fire. Stay strong. We're not going to stay here for long. Cobra is great for strengthening your low back, and breath of fire really helps to circulate the energy throughout your whole body. Keep pressing into your toes as well, and take a big breath in and lower with your exhale towards the ground. Take your big toes together, knees wide, fold forward into a child's pose. Relax here. You can take your fingertips together, elbows wide for a diamond shape. And take some big breaths into your low back. That was working for you so well just before. And then once you're ready, come back up and take your legs over to one side. Come to seated. Plant both of your feet onto the ground. Lengthen the spine. Imagine you're being pulled up at the top of your head. Take your hands underneath your knees and lean back with your upper body. You can either stay here for a moment or take up one foot, maybe the other foot as well, to come into Navasana, boat pose. Take a breath in and out here, whichever variation you have chosen. And then after your next inhale, exhale to roll down all the way to the floor. Take your feet wide on your mat and let your knees fall towards the right. Inhale, come back to center. Let your knees fall towards the left. And do a couple windshield wipers here to massage the low back. Inhale, center. Exhale to let the knees fall to the side. And take your feet hip parallel on the ground. Right foot comes to your left knee. Make sure that the ankle is overhanging the knee a little bit and that your right foot is flexed. You can either stay here or take your hands behind your left leg. Pull it towards your chest as far as still feels comfortable. but where you can feel a stretch. The left foot can just be comfortably down. Breathe into your right hip here. Deepen your breath. You can gently shift from side to side a little bit if that feels good for you. Maybe take the left knee a little closer to your chest. Take your feet towards the floor again and switch over so that your left foot comes to rest over the right knee. Ankle again is overhanging the knee a little bit. Left foot is flexed towards the sky. Bring your fingers behind the right thigh. Maybe interlace them and gently bring your knee towards the chest. Find a stretch here that feels good to you today. And elongate your inhales and exhales. Take your feet back to the ground, and then yogi's choice here for the last pose. If you don't know what pose would feel good, you can join me in happy baby. So take your knees towards your left and right shoulder. Take them out and then grab the inside or the outside of your feet. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you stretch the feet up towards the sky. Lengthen the tailbone down and forward so that your low back stays on the ground. You can gently rock from side to side here if you like. Take your feet back to your mat. Bring them towards the outside of your mat and let your knees fall in towards each other. Take a moment to completely relax here. Arms out by your side, palms facing up. And feel yourself being held by the ground. Can let go of any conscious breathing. Just completely melt into the floor. When you're ready, slowly deepen your breath again. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Then take your knees towards your chest. Grab behind your thighs. And rock and roll a couple times on your spine. Then come to seated. And if you like, we can close here with Surya Mudra. It's the Sun Mudra. So it's a hand position where your ring finger and thumb touch. The thumb is over the nail of the ring finger. Then place your palms on your knees. The palms are shining up towards the sky. If you like, you can close your eyes here for a moment and feel the effect of the mudra. This mudra is meant to connect us to the energy of the sun. Feel the sunshine on your skin. Feel yourself being charged up here with fresh energy. Please stay here for as long as you like. But if you have to go, dip your chin down and bring your hands together at heart center. Slowly blink your eyes back open. Just take in the color of your mat at first, before lifting your gaze back up. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you're feeling energized and ready to take on the day. Let me know how this went for you in the comments below, or just leave me a sun emoji to let me know that you practiced the whole video with me. And I will see you again soon.